Hello and welcome to another Robot VARNAC making things video. Today's video is for those of you who are always concerned about getting the last very bit of your toothpaste. So we're going to show you how to make a do-it-yourself toothpaste. I don't know what you call it, but it helps you get every last bit of toothpaste out of there. Some of the fancy store-bought ones have little cranks and rollers, and they cost a fortune. This one's you're gonna see how to make one out of simple scrap wood that every wood shop person has laying around their house. So instead of throwing it in the stove for kindling, we're gonna show you how you can make it into a useful project. So to get started, you'll need some small washers, a couple little screws, of course your favorite brand of toothpaste, and some scrap wood. The important thing here is if you use softwood, you'll probably have to be thicker. If you use hardwood, it could be thinner. So the first thing you want to see is how thin the plastic in the toothpaste is before you start. You don't want to be too thin so it gets stuck. So take your washer and compare the size. You want to see the number of washers it takes to pull the tube of toothpaste between the two pieces of wood. So in this case it looks like one is useful. Some people might use a calipers or something to measure the thickness of the toothpaste tube and all that, but I'm not going to bother with that. If it's as thick as the washer, it will work. So the first thing you do is take your tube of toothpaste and put your washer there like that. Let's see, you can get a better look at it there, folks. See, let me zoom in on here so you can see it better. So you get your tube of toothpaste, put your washer there. You want to have some room for the toothpaste to go in there. So when you get after you use the toothpaste a little bit, you put this thing on there and you start pulling it through by hand once it's done. So make your marks. Make your marks in the washer there like that. And you can see where the wood is going to be cut, so then you go to a bandsaw and cut the pieces out. See, now you have two pieces the same size there, and now you have the holes drilled. You can put this two small pieces together there like that and measure how big of a hole you need to put in there. Of course, now's a good time to measure for the right length of screw. In my case, I get longer screws so I can cut them down to size. So if you get the longer screws, you always have the right length because you can shorten them. Here we are at the drill press. So now's a good time to make your mark using your trusty owl, and you make your mark with where the drill's going to go. And in my case, I'm going to save time and drill both holes at the same time. So you carefully. Oh, you can't see the drill. Oh, there's the drill bit. You can see it. Move your drill pad to a fresh piece of wood for a hole there. Bring your drill bit, line up your pieces of wood good there like that, and then start drilling. Make sure the holes are lined up so you drill the next hole. Line up the pieces. It's not rocket science. You're not going to the moon with this thing. And there, now you have 2 pieces of wood there. And there, now you got your 2 pieces of wood there. Of course, if you're there's rough pieces of wood here, so it might be a good idea to sand them. I've sanded the pieces down so they're nice and smooth, breaking the edges. When you're pulling the tube of toothpaste through there, you don't want to rip the packaging open and have a mess of toothpaste on your hand. So put the screws in like that. Like I said, if you actually go through the trouble of building this thing, you want to shorten the screws so they're not that long. So take your washer and put one washer on like that. Put the other washer on like that. Put your tube of toothpaste in there. If you're using this in the bathroom, folks, it's a good idea to use stainless steel screws so they don't rust. And there you have it, folks. Now when you're using your tube of toothpaste, you just slowly pull it through, and there's no crazy crank or expensive thing, you store-bought thing. You can actually say you did it yourself. And when house guests come into your home and see this thing in your bathroom, they'll ask you, "Where'd you get the cool toothpaste tube saver?" You say, "I saw it on Robot VARNAC video. I made it myself using the instructions from Robot VARNAC, and you can make one too by making sure to like, subscribe, and comment and share, and don't forget to tell your friends and family about this great idea. And come again, yeah, everyone rings the bell, remember? Like and subscribe and all that stuff there. And next time we're going to show you how to do things with LED light bulbs you've never done before, so you don't want to miss that either. So thanks for coming, and see you next time. The end for now.